Magandang araw po muli para sa Quarter 3, Week 4 ng ating Mathematics 9 na nakabase po sa ating Learner's Pocket. Ito po yung Part 1. So sa part na to, papakita natin kung paano mag-solve ng problems na nag-involve ng parallelograms, trapezoid, and kite. So sisimulan muna po natin dun sa part ng Learner's Pocket kung saan nag-explain sila ng mga ilang examples. So nandyan na yung mga sagot, explain lang po natin ng maayos ulit sa pamamagitan ng video na ito. So, simulan po natin sa pag-review ng ating mga properties ng iba't ibang klaseng mga quadrilaterals. So, simulan po natin sa ating parallelogram. So kung matatandaan po natin, para sa ating parallelogram, meron tayong 5 properties. So, kung re-reviewin po natin, so, opposite sides are congruent. So, kung meron tayong parallelogram A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. So, meron tayong dalawang pairs ng parallel sides for our parallelogram. And then, yung opposite side niya rin are congruent. So, this is congruent. AB is congruent to CD. And your BC is congruent to AD. Then, second, the opposite angles are congruent. So, yung angle B, ang ka-opposite niya ay si angle D. So, opposite sila. So, these are congruent. So, kung ito ay 120 degrees, yung kabila ay 120 degrees din. Ganun din, si angle A ay congruent kay angle C. So, kung ito ay 60 degrees, the other angle will also be 60 degrees. Then, yung consecutive angles are supplementary. So, pag inad natin yung magkasunod, magkatabing angle, sila ay equals 180. So, angle B, 120. Katabi niya, minus mo lang sa 180, that is 60. So, lagi nga susubtract natin sa 180 or add, which is equal to 180 degrees. Then, sa diagonals, so mag-draw tayo ng panibagong quadrilateral, panibagong parallelogram. So, pag nag-draw tayo ng ating diagonal, so equal yung ating mga segments. Kasi nga, binabisect sila yung isa't isa. Then, nagpo-form siya ng 2 congruent triangles. So, then, yung ating parallelogram, meron siyang iba't ibang uri. So, we have our rectangle, rhombus, and square. So, simulan natin kay rectangle. So, kung matatandaan natin, ang ating rectangle ay meron tayong lahat ng ating properties na galing kay parallelogram ay makukuha ni ating rectangle, rhombus, and square. So, simulan natin dito sa dalawa. So, una sa ating rectangle, so, all angles are congruent. So, equal yan lahat sa 90 degrees. Then, diagonals are congruent. So, hindi yan sa lahat ng parallelogram. Sa kay rectangle lang yan, na halimbawa, this is A, B, C, D. Yung AC ay congruent kay BD. And then, yung diagonals nagko-form ng 2 right triangles. So, yan. Dalawang right triangles. Or kung ito yung diagonal, dalawang right triangles. Then, for our rhombus, so again, this is for your rectangle. Ito yung sa rhombus. Itong sa baba ay sa ating square. So, sa diagonal naman ito ay perpendicular. So, kung ito yung ating diagonal, nagpo-form siya ng 90 degrees. Kaya siya nagpe-perpendicular. So, it forms 90 degrees sa ating gitna. Then, diagonals bisect the opposite angles. So, if this angle is 100 degrees, so each of them is 50 degrees. So, that's what we mean. Then, the square naman, lahat ng properties ni parallelogram, ni rectangle, ni rhombus ay kuha niya. So, kung meron tayong square, from the rhombus, all the sides are congruent. And from the rectangle, all angles are congruent. From the rectangle, the diagonals are congruent. And then, so from the rhombus, binabisect niya yung opposite angles. So, this is 45 and 45 degree. and it's perpendicular, so 90 degrees din yung gitna. So, ito yung pinaka-special. Then, after the parallelogram, meron din tayong yung ating trapezoid. So, special yung ating isosceles na trapezoid. So, when you say isosceles trapezoid, I'm so sorry sa aking drawing po. So, kung meron tayong isosceles trapezoid, the legs are congruent. So, meron tayong isang pair ng parallel side. Then, we also have one pair or meron tayong two legs na congruent. So, since the legs are congruent, yan, sinabi rin that the base angles are congruent. Dalawa yan. So, this angle is congruent to this, and then yung nasa taas, congruent dun sa katabi niya. So, dalawang pairs ng congruent angles yan. So, ganun din po sa diagonals, since it's isosceles, yung diagonals niya rin ay equal. Okay, tandaan po natin yung mga properties kasi gagamitin nyo yan sa problem solving mamaya. Then, the opposite angles are supplementary. So, when you add, for example, you have A, B, C, and D. Kapag in-add nyo yung dalawang angles na A plus C, that's equal to 180. O kahit yung A at B. Pag in-add mo yung A plus B, equal yan sa 180 degrees. Sakit yung C, yung B, at saka yung D. Okay? Equal yan sa 180 degrees. So, yun po para sa ating isosceles trapezoid. Punta naman natin si Kite. So, ito maraming property si Kite. So, drawing muna natin. Si Kite ay meron siyang two pairs ng adjacent congruent na side. Adjacent, katabi. Congruent, equal. So, ano po yun? So, itong nasa taas at saka itong nasa baba. Then, the main diagonal bisect the secondary diagonal. So, meron tayong dalawang diagonals dyan. So, yung main diagonal, binabisect niya itong nasa gitna. So, ito ay magiging equal. Pero yung malaki, hindi siya equal. Kita naman po. Then, the area of the kite is 1/2 the product. Ito, gamit na gamit natin yan mamaya. So, tandaan po natin yung area. So, para makuha natin yung area ng ating kite, it's 1/2 the product of two diagonals. So, diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. Okay, that's how we're going to get the area of the kite. And then, we have the diagonals are perpendicular. So, this is equal to 90 degrees. Yung gitna pong angle natin. Then, the non-vertex angles are congruent. The non-vertex angles, for example, this is LIKE. Our non-vertex angles is angle L and angle K. So, they are congruent. Pero yung I at E, hindi. Pero yung vertex angle ay binabisect ng main diagonal. So, let's say yung angle I natin ay 100. Ito ay 50 degrees. So, that are the special properties of our parallelogram, trapezoid, and kite. So, puntahan natin yung mga examples na nasa ating learner's pocket. So, una, so number 1 dyan, given quadrilateral WISH, if the measure of angle W is x plus 15 and the measure of angle S is 2x plus 5, what is the measure of angle W? So, if you are solving problem, you have to draw first. Okay, lalo yung nasa ating assessment and engagement part, walang nakalagay na drawing. So, kailangan kayo mismo magdodraw. But on the next video, I'm going to show to you kung paano yung drawing para hindi na mahirapan mag-solve. So, ngayon, nakalagay na po yung drawing natin. Identify natin nasaan ba yung W at saka nasaan ba yung S. So, this is your W and this is your S. So, since it's a parallelogram, one of its properties is that the opposite angles are congruent. So, opposite angles, si W tsaka si S. So, it means that angle W is congruent with angle S. So, ibig sabihin, yung measurement ni angle W is equal to the measurement of angle S. So, isosolve lang natin, si angle W is x plus 15. At yung ating angle S ay 2x plus 5. So, we simply solve by transposition. So, we're going to have 2x minus x. Transpose ko yung x dito. You have x, I have 15. We have 15 minus 5. So, 2x minus x, the value of x is 10. But that is just simply the value of x. We need to find the value of w. So, magsa-substitute lang tayo. The measurement of angle w daw is x plus 15. But what is the measurement of our angle or x? Ang x natin ay 10. So, 10 plus 15. So, the measurement of angle W is 25 degrees. Yan. Doon po tayo sa kasunod po natin. Next problem, we have WT and HS. So, I've already drawn din yung ating yung ating parallelogram. So, ito yung ating, WI pala. WI and HS. So, there are opposite sides. So, isa din sa mga properties ni parallelogram natin that the opposite sides are congruent din. So, it means na yung ating WI ay congruent kay HS. So, yung measurement ni WI ay equal sa measurement ni HS. So, ano ba si WI? So, we have 3y plus 3 at ang HS natin ay y plus 13. So, by solving, so 3y minus y ay equal kay 13 minus 3. So, 3y minus y, that's 2y. 13 minus 3 is 10. Then, divide both sides by 2. So, the value of y is 10 divided by 2 is 5. Pero hindi yun ang ating hinahanap. Ang hinahanap is how long each o kano daw kahaba si HS. So, nakalagay sa atin, ang HS daw ay y plus 13. So, ibig sabihin, ano ba yung ating y? 5. So, 5 plus 13. So, that is 18. Okay, let's proceed now to the third. So, quadrilateral which is a rectangle now. And its perimeter is 56 centimeters. One side is 5 centimeters, less than twice the other. What are the dimensions and how large is its area? So, ang daming tanong. So, simulan muna natin sa idea natin ng perimeter. So, simulan natin sa perimeter. So, formula for the perimeter ng ating rectangle. So, it's a rectangle. So, the formula for the perimeter of rectangle is twice the length plus twice the width. Okay. Yan yung ating una. Pangalawa, titingnan natin is yung given. One side, so meron tayong length at width dito. Since it's less than, so sabihin natin na yun yung width. Ang sabi, so meron tayong width and length, 5 centimeters less. So, 5 centimeters less than twice the other. Twice nung length. Ulitin natin. So, 5 centimeters less than. So, pag less than, nandun yun sa dulo. 5 centimeters less than twice. Ano ba yung other side na yon? Di yung length natin. So, ito yung ating given. So, yung ating isa, so, that is our length. So, para ma-solve natin, i-substitute lang natin kung ano yung mga nakalagay sa ating given. So, first, ano yung perimeter natin? 56. So, lagyan na natin dito sa dulo. So, 56, and then twice the length. So, let's represent it as L. Then, ang ating W is 2L minus 5. Ayusin natin. Okay. So, 2L minus 5 equals, ang ating perimeter ay 56. Then, we simply solve. So, 2L plus distributive property. 2 times 2, we have 4L. 2 times 5, we have negative 10 equals 56. Then, simply solve 2L plus 4L, that is 6L. Then, transpose natin. So, we have 56 plus 10. So, ang ating 6L ay equal sa 66. Then, divide natin both sides by 6. Ang value ng ating length ay 11. Then, we have to solve. So, let's solve for the width. So, width ay 2L minus 5. Ang ating L ay 11. So, minus 5. So, 2 times 11, 22. Minus 5. So, ang value ng ating W ay 17. So, meron na tayong unang answer. The dimension is 11 by 17 centimeters. Pangalawang tanong, how large is its area? So, ang alam natin, paano ba natin makuha ang area ng rectangle? Length times width. Ang length natin ay 11. Ang width ay 17. So, 11 times 17, that's 187 square centimeters. So, ang dimension ay 11 by 7. Then, ang ating area is 187 square centimeters. So, yun. Tapos na tayo sa ating rectangle. Let's proceed. Ang next question is, what is the perimeter and the area of the largest square that can be formed from rectangle wish from the previous question? So, kung hahanapin natin yung perimeter, tsaka yung area ng largest square, kukuhanin mo natin yung mas maliit sa 11 at tsaka sa 17, which is 11. So, paano ba natin makuha ang perimeter ng ating square? That's 4s. At ang area ay s squared. So, actually, yung perimeter ay hindi siya na-discuss doon sa learner's packet, pero nakasama siya doon sa question. So, para natin makukuha yung perimeter? Ulit, meron tayong 11 cm at saka 17 cm na nakasolve kanina. So, kuha natin yung mas maliit, which is 11, para mabuo natin doon sa makukuha natin yung largest na square. So, 4 times 11, that is 44 centimeters. At yung area naman is s squared. So, 11 squared, that is 121 cm squared. So, yun. Then, proceed tayo sa next. So, ngayon, meron na tayong isosceles na trapezoid. Nasa trapezoid na tayo. So, we have here POST. Then, this is our parallel side with our mid-segment. So, remember, para makuha natin yung mid-segment, for this case, so, para makuha natin yung length ni ER, i-add natin yung dalawang parallel side, which is PT plus OS divided by 2. So, para makuha natin yung gitna. So, ngayon, ang given natin ay OS at PT and ER. How long is each base? So, yung ating mga parallel na side. So, substitute lang natin dito sa ating given. O, ang ER natin ay 14. Ang PT natin ay 2x plus 10. So, yun yun. At then, ating OS ay 3x minus 2. Divided by 2. So, ang una natin gagawin, times 2 lang natin yung 14 para matanggal tong 2 sa ilalim. So, ang ating magiging sagot ay 14 times 2 ay 28. Equals, you combine na like terms. So, 2x plus 3x ay 5x. Then, 10 minus 2 ay 8. Then, just solve for the value of x. So, 5x is equal to 28 minus 8. 5x is equal to 20. Then, divide natin both sides by 5. So, ang value of x natin ay 4. But that is just the value of x. We are asked about the length, kung gaano kahaba yung mga bases. So, ano ba yung dalawang base natin dito? Si OS tsaka si PT. So, remember, ang ating OS ay yung 3x minus 2. Substitute nyo lang. Ano ba yung ating x? So, 4. So, 3 times 4 minus 2. 3 times 4, 12 minus 2, that's 10. So, that is for our OS. Next, ano naman daw yung PT? Ang PT naman natin ay 2x plus 10. So, ang ating x ay 4. So, 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 10, that is 18. Then, we proceed to our next, which is another trapezoid. So, yan. Angles naman yung given natin. So, in this case, we're given with angle P and angle O. So, nasaan ba si P at O? So, P, O. Ano yung sinabi natin kanina? So, with your isosceles trapezoid, the opposite angles are supplementary. So, sabi ko kanina, pwede itong magkatabi na to. Basta yung isa nasa taas at isa nasa baba, equal yan sa 180 degrees. So, yung measurement ni angle P plus yung measurement ni angle O is equal to 180 degrees. Si angle P ay 2x plus 10, ay 2x plus 5. Si angle O ay 3x minus 10. So, solve lang natin. 2x plus 3x, 5x. 5 minus 10, that's negative 5, equals 180. So, we're going to have 5x equals 180 plus 5. So, 5x is equal to 185. And then, we're simply going to divide both sides by 5. Divide both sides by 5. So, the answer is, okay, 185 divided by 5 is 37. So, yan lang yung value ng x. Ang hinahanap dito ay yung ating angle T. So, since yung angle P natin ay kapareho lang ni angle T because the base angles are congruent, pwedeng kuhanin na lang din natin yung nasa P. So, ang ating measurement ni angle T ay equal lang kay P, which is 2x plus 5. Kasi base angles are congruent. Ang value of x natin ay 37. So, 2 times 37 plus 5. So, 2 times 37, that is 74 plus 5. So, ang measurement ng ating angle T ay 79 degrees. So, yun po. Tayo sa kasunod. Okay, this is another trapezoid. So, this one also involves our mid-segment. So, one base is twice the other, and ER is 6 centimeters long. If its perimeter is 27 centimeters, how long is each leg? So, para makuha natin muna, puntahan natin yung perimeter ng ating trapezoid. So, since meron tayong dyang legs na congruent, so, ibig sabihin, kukuhanin mo lang lahat ng sides natin dyan, PO plus ST, which is just congruent, then plus your OS, and then plus your PT, para makuha natin yung perimeter. Then, we're given with formula also na ating mid-segment. So, tandaan din natin na yung ER ay equal sa OS plus PT over 2. So, simulan natin muna dito. Ang sabi, one base is twice the other. So, kung si OS ay X, si PT twice daw. So, siya ang magiging 2X. Yun kasi one base is twice. So, yun yung twice. So, yung the other natin si OS, yung one base si PT. Then, yung ating ER ay 6. Substitute lang po natin. So, 6 is equal to ang ating OS ay X, ang ating PT ay 2X over 2. So, times 2 ulit natin. Magiging 12 na yon, 6 times 2 kasi. And then, X plus 2X ay 3X. Then, divide both sides by 3 para makuha natin yung value of X. So, ang value of X natin ay 4. Since we're needing to get the legs, so kailangan nating makuha muna kung ano yung PO, at yung OS, tsaka yung PT. So, substitute natin dito. So, our OS is X, so that's equal to 4. And then, our PT ay 2X, so that is 2 times 4, 8. So, we just need to substitute, then iwan lang natin tong PO tsaka ST. Okay, since they are the same, so kung X si PO, si ST din ay X. So, substitute lang po natin. So, ang perimeter natin ay 27. So, 27, then, lagay lang natin doon, X plus X, which represents our legs. And, solving na tayo sa ating ano ha. O, palitan natin ng ibang letters para hindi kayo malito with the variables. Let's just use Y. Okay? So, this is Y, this is Y. So we can solve the legs. So, Y plus Y. Then, our OS is 4 and our PT is 8. So 27 equals Y plus Y is 2Y plus 12. So, transpose lang natin. 27 minus 12 equals 2Y. So, this will be 15 equals your 2y. Then, divide both sides by 2. Ayan, wala na tayong space sa blackboard natin. So, y is equal to 15 divided by 2 ay 7.5. So, ang dimension o yung ating leg, ang sagot natin dyan ay 7.5. So, yan. Sana nasundan nyo. We proceed to the next. Okay. So, meron tayo again trapezoid dito. So, the measurement ng ER ay 8.5 inches. And one leg measures 9 inches. Okay. What is the perimeter of if one of the leg or one of the bases is 3 inches more than the other? So, kung si OS ay more than ba? More than. So, kung si OS ay X, halimbawa si PT ay X plus 3. So, this is also 9 inches. So, if we're going to solve this one, so, hanapin muna natin ulit yung sa formula natin ng ating mid-segment. So, yung ER natin ay equal sa OS plus PT over 2. So, ang ating ER ay 8.5. Ang ating OS ay X. Then, X plus 3 over 2. Times 2 ulit natin. So, magiging 17 ay equal sa X plus X, 2X plus 3. Then, solve natin. Magiging 17 minus 3 ay equal sa 2X. Divide natin both sides by 2. So, this one will be 14 pala. Sorry. So, 14 over 2. Magiging value of X natin ay 7. So, since meron na tayong value of X, so substitute na natin yun sa OS at saka sa ating PT. So, ang ating OS ay X. So, siya ay 7. Ang ating PT ay X plus 3. So, siya ay 7 plus 3. So, PT ay 10. So, pwede na nating makuha ngayon yung ating perimeter. So, ang ating perimeter ay magiging yung ating dalawang legs, which is 9 plus 9. And then your OS and PT, so 7 plus 10. So, 18 plus 7, 25 plus 10. Ang ating perimeter ay 35 for that case. So, that's 35 inches. So, tayo sa kasunod. So, in this case, meron na tayong given na kite. So, walang nakalagay doon sa ating learner's packet, pero in-illustrate na natin. Ang sabi doon sa illustration, L-I-K-E yung pangalan nating kite, at L-I ay congruent kay I-K. So, ito pinakita natin na L-I congruent kay I-K. Pakita natin yon. So, L-I congruent kay I-K. Then, we have L-E congruent kay K-E. So, we have L-E congruent kay K-E. So, tingnan naman natin kung paano naman natin isosolve to. Question is, given with LE is twice LI. So, lalagay natin na yung LE daw is twice nung LI. If its perimeter is 21, how long is LE? So, paano ba natin makukuha yung perimeter? So, since LI ay congruent kay IK, pareho lang yan. So, dalawa ng LI plus, so IK lang naman yung given natin, yung LE lang naman yung given natin doon. So, dalawang LE. So, yun yung ating perimeter. So, substitute lang natin kung ano yung ating mga given. So, sa ating given, ang ating perimeter ay 21. Lagay lang natin. 21 ay equal sa twice ng LI. Plus, ang LE natin ay ito. So, substitute natin itong nakuha natin. So, 2 times yung twice ng LI. So, 21. Let's just use white. So, 21 is equal to 2Li plus 2 times 2 is 4Li. So, solve lang natin. 2 plus 4, that is 6Li equals 21. Dividing both sides by 6. So, ang ating magiging value ng ating Li ay equal sa 21 divided by 6. That is equivalent to 3.5. So, Li is 3.5. centimeters. So, para makuha natin yung ating LE, twice lang. So, dodoblin mo lang yung 3.5. That is 7 centimeters. So, that is for our first problem na ating kite. Pangalawa. So, it's another kite. Now, it's mentioning about area. Paano ba ulit natin makuha ang ating area for kite? 1/2 ng product ng ating diagonals. So, meron tayong dalawang diagonals dito, si LK at saka si IE. So, we have LK and IE as our diagonal. So, naka-mention dyan na one diagonal is 4. So, maglagay natin D1 and D2. So, let's say si D1 yung X. Sabi, one of the diagonals is 4 more than the other. Ang other natin is yung D1. So, X siya. Then, when you add daw IE and LK, that is 16 inches. So, yung ating IE, si D1, at yung ating LK siya si D2. So, pag in-add daw natin, IE plus LK ay equal sa 16. Substitute lang natin. Si IE ay X, si LK ay X plus 4. 16. So, X plus X, 2X plus 4 ay equal sa 16. Then, transpose natin, 2X equals 16 minus 4. So, 2x equals 12. Divide both sides by 2. Ang value ng x natin ay 6. Pero, ang tinatanong is, what is the area? So, kailangan natin itong masubstitute sa ating formula ng diagonal. So, tandaan muna natin, ganito natin nakuha yung ating value of x. Okay, burahin muna natin yung ating given for the space for our area. Para makuha natin yung area. Yan. So D1 ay x. So, siya yung 6. Si D2 ay x plus 4. So, 6 plus 4, siya ay 10. Then, kuhanin natin yung formula ng area, 1/2 ng D1 times D2. So, ang ating D1 ay 6. Ang ating D2 ay 10. So, 6 times 10, 60. Divided by 2 or times 1/2, that is 30. Then, ang unit, inches. So, inches squared. Because we're talking about area. Yan. Next. So, meron din tayo ditong IE ulit at LK. So, diagonals ulit ang given natin. So, para makuha ulit natin yung ating area, 1/2 ng D1 times D2. So, ang area daw natin ay 44 feet squared. 1/2. And then, ang ating D1 ay x minus 1. Ating D2 ay x plus 2. Okay, multiply natin muna sa 2 yung 44. So, that's 88. FOIL method. So, x times x squared, x times 2, 2x, negative 1 times x, that's negative x, and then negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So, when we solve, dito natin para may space pa. So, x squared plus x minus 2. Then, we simply transpose ng 88. So, we're going to have x squared plus x minus 2 minus 88 equals 0. So, our quadratic equation becomes x squared plus x minus 90 equals 0. So, we simply solve by factoring. Ano ba yung factors na pwede natin for 90? So, x and x, okay, 10 times 9. Okay, positive and negative. Kaya 10 minus 9 magiging 1. So, ang value of x natin dito ay is negative 10 and positive 9. So, ano lang bang pwede na iting i-substitute? Bakit hindi pwede si negative 10? Kasi pag sinubstitute natin siya doon sa ating values of x, magiging negative ang sagot. And we're talking about length here, dimension. So, walang negative. So, ang pipiliin lang natin is yung 9. Ulit, hindi natin pinili si negative 10. Kasi nga, pag sinubstitute natin dito yung negative, magiging negative yung measurement at wala tayong negative na measurement for our length or width or any dimension. So, if we are going to substitute 9 sa ating IE, substitute lang natin. So, IE ay 10 minus 1, ay 9 minus 1, sorry. So, that's 9 minus 1 equal siya sa 8. So, that's feet. Then, para naman sa ating LK, that is 9 plus 2, that is 11 feet. So, ang measurement ng ating IE at LK is 8 feet and 11 feet. Okay. So, yun lamang po para sa ating unang part ng ating video. Explain ko lamang po kung paano nakuha yung mga sagot doon sa ating learner's packet. Although meron naman na siyang solution na nakalagay doon, so mas maganda rin nakikita nyo kung paano nga ba unti-unting nakuha yung sagot. Okay? So, sa susunod na video, makikita nyo naman po kung paano natin sasagutan yung ating engagement part, assessment part, at saka yung ating assimilation. So, that's all for today. So, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Paki-share na rin po sa ating mga Facebook page. Paki-share sa inyong mga friends and classmates. And kindly like and leave a comment below kung meron man po kayong mga questions na gusto pong itanong din sa amin. So, that's all and thank you.